So we're going to look for patterns in division today. Those zeros. How can having those zeros in those numbers help you solve division problems easier?
Multiplication. Division.
What do we describe? Division is the what of multiplication? What word, what math term would you use? Austin?
The opposite.
The opposite. What's another word? More mathematical term. Alex?
Oh, wait, I was going to say something different.
Okay, hold on to that thought, okay? What's, Dylan?
Repeated addition.
Multiplication is repeated addition, that's right. But something else I'm looking for.
Different?
Not the difference. Ellie?
It's like subtraction.
Division is repeated subtraction. Okay, go back to the word opposite that Austin first said. It means similar to opposite, but it's a mathematical term that we use.
Opposition.
Anybody? Eli?
Fact.
No, not what. Does deal with fact family. You guys are all in the right area. But the word I was looking for was the inverse. That means the opposite. So division is the inverse operation of multiplication. Multiplication is the inverse of division.
How can patterns help you divide large multiples of 10? Think about this question during the lesson. A jet carries 18,000 passengers in 90 trips. The plane is full for each trip. How many passengers does the plane hold? What operation can be used to find how many passengers were on each trip?
Dylan, what operation are we going to use?
We could use multiplication and division.
Which one? Angie?
Division.
Division.
I don't even.
You can divide to find how many people were on each trip. How does knowing that the plane is full for each trip help you solve the problem? It lets you know that the same number of passengers rode in the plane on each trip.
So we know we're talking about equal groups, the same number for each trip. So if we have equal groups, we know that division is a good operation to use.
Think of a basic fact to help you find 18,000 divided by 90.
What basic fact do you see that would help you? Hope? Basic what?
18 or 9.
18 divided by 9? So that basic division fact could help you solve this problem, correct?
How does simplifying the problem to 18 divided by 9 help?
Angie?
Well, you know that 18 divided by 9 is 2, so then you just add the zeros.
Okay. It helps you because you know that pattern then with the zeros, right?
18 divided by 9 is a basic division fact and is easier to start working with than 18,000 divided by 90.
It's a good starting point. I think that was a good point that they made, is that gives you a starting point. That simplifies it for you.
Think about multiples of 10.
What are multiples of 10? Someone tell me multiples of 10. Wyatt?
Like 10, 20, 30, 40.
10, exactly.
180 divided by 90 is equal to 18 tens divided by 9 tens, which equals 2. $1,800 divided by 90 is equal to 180 tens divided by 9 tens, which equals 20.
Okay, notice the pattern that they're just adding that 0. First we started with 18 divided by 9, and then we have 180 divided by 90 is 2. 1,800 divided by 90 is 20. So what do you think is going to come next?
The pattern shows us that 18,000 divided by 90 equals 200. So, the jet can hold 200 people during each trip. 18,000 divided by 90 is equal to 1,800 tens divided by 9 tens, which equals 200.
I
Yes.
thought it was 2,000.
You put,
Because since you did 9 divided by 18, which is 2, we added 3 zeros.
if it was 18,000 divided by 2, it would be, or divided by 9, then it would be 2,000, but it's divided by 90. So that's why it's 200.
Plus 3 zeros.
Right, because the 90 has 1 0 and the 200 has 2 zeros. If you put all those zeros together, you would have 3 zeros on the end of your 18. Let's look at that. Let's check it. Here's how you can check to know if you're correct. This hopefully will help you with your question, Andy. Okay. So let's just use this. She said she thought it would be,
Oh, you have to change it. You have to go through that. You want exit recalibrate. This exit? You have to recalibrate.
not sure what's going on. Angie, we'll come back to that question, okay?
How would you check to make sure your answer is correct?
They're gonna show you anyway. How would you check to make sure that answer is correct? What inverse operation would you use, Desiree?
You would use. You'll probably. You could do 90 times 200 and try to get 18,000.
Yeah, you would multiply 90 times 200 to see if that equals 18,000.
You can use multiplication to check your answer. Understanding patterns of multiples of 10 can help you divide.
Okay. Try this again. Okay, is this how you usually?
I usually, yeah, push the icon there.
So this problem says 210 divided by 30. There we go. We can pretend that those zeros aren't there to help us out at first, and we can look at 21 divided by 3. How many times does 3 go into 21? What times 3 would equal 21?
7.
Okay. Okay. Can 30 go into 0?
No.
But we took 3 into 21, but we took 30 into 210, so we have 0 left over, and we don't have any more to bring down. Do you see that this helped us know how many times 30 would go into 210? We knew that 3 would go into 21, so really, I should fix this. That was, my mistake is that I put it over the tens place. I should put it over the 0 and the 1s, because my 3 goes into 21, but 30 goes into 210 7 times. And then we can check and say 30 times 7. Not gonna worry about that 0 until the end. Desiree, I just used the inverse operation to check my answer, and I know it's 7 and not 70. I think some of you are gonna wanna put that 0 up there because you're thinking 3 into 21. But this, we have 30, not just 3. But knowing what 21 divided by 3 is going to help you with that problem. Okay, Ellie?
Or you could just do 0 to 7, put 0 in, you get 7, you get 21. So you do the same thing.
Not sure which.
I think she's saying in the 30, if you take a 0 times 7,
In the 0,
It would be-
you got 3 times. And if you multiply 3 times 7, then you get 21. It's the same thing.
You're using the multiplication and division facts that you know, like 21 divided by 3 to help you. But don't forget, that's not the problem you're solving. You're really solving 210 divided by
So you
30.
can say 21 divided by 3 is 7 and add the 0,
We don't wanna add a 0 here.
but down there.
Yeah, put it in your quotient. You should start above the ones place, cause 30 can't go into 21, but 30 can go into 210. Okay, let's try another one.